So before going to start the discussion, Karthik and Shubham, can you just brief about yourself, like how many years of experience do you have at the domain you're working, and as part of the course, what is your expectations?
Okay. So yeah, hi, Karthik here. So I have around almost 7 years of experience in IT, and I'm currently working as a platform engineer in Bank of America Casino. And currently, there is a new requirement for the SCCM and Intune. So they are kind of onboarding a new project. So they want me to drive that and train others as well. So that's the reason I joined this demo. So just to get a hands on, and it's a very new technology for me. Yeah.
And Shubham,
Oh, yes. Hi. Actually, my total year of experience is a 6 year, and currently I'm working as a desktop support engineer L2. Currently, my requirement is M365 and Intune SSCM actually, but right now I'm requirement is a Intune actually. So I have no idea about means Intune related to Microsoft.
okay.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'll explain it what is about SCCM and Intune. So basically, it's a endpoint management tool. SCCM is a on-premises environment tool where you can manage the workstations via the distribution points and the management points. So if you have to configure SCCM and physically, you need to have a one primary server where it can support up to 1 lakh plus endpoint machines like workstation laptops. Okay, and even if you want to patch the server machines as well, you can do via SCCM, but that feature will not be available in Intune. If we talk about Intune, Intune is a cloud solution for endpoint management. Same like we do deploy applications, patches, monthly updates via SCCM. The same we can do from Intune as well. We can define configuration baselines. We can define configuration profiles, compliance policies, all these kind of things also you can do it via Intune.
Ajay, sorry to interrupt. Like, you're sharing a screen, or I don't see.
Okay. Actually, I'm not on my laptop. Connected on my.
Oh, oh, oh. I thought you were sharing and you're talking about it. Okay, got it. Yeah, you can go on.
So if it into SCCM, I have to deploy the monthly patches for the workstation devices, laptops and desktops present in my organization. Then what would I do is I would first be synchronizing the metadata, the patches which we are getting in Microsoft Update Catalog that will be getting synchronized with WSS through SCCM. And under all software updates, you'll be finding the monthly patches for presently if we talk about March month. I'll be getting the March month updates on every second Tuesday of every month, which is the patch, which we call it as a patch Tuesday. So after getting the patches, we'll be creating a software update group wherein you'll be filtering out all the March month updates and we'll be advertising, we'll be creating a package for the same SUG and we'll be distributing the content to all the distribution points present in the SCCM, like whatever distribution points you have configured. Say, suppose I'm supporting it for US region. So I have one distribution point at one state, which is in Texas, one state which is in California, one state which is in uh, Washington, So in this way, I'll be having distribution points present among one country or one region. We'll call it as, all these California or, Texas and Washington, whatever examples I've mentioned, we'll call them as a site servers. So through these site servers, the content, whatever package or whatever patch you have created, that content will be distributed to all the distribution points. So say suppose my primary server is located at Texas. So the patching content which I have created in the primary server, I'll be distributing it to Washington as well as California. So the endpoints who are connecting at California, the endpoint devices in the sense like the laptops or desktops, workstation machines, the content will be retrieved from this distribution point machine from California DP for the California end users, and for Washington, it will be receiving from the Washington DP. So in this way, the content will be distributed to all the client machines, and the required patches will be installed. So if I have to showcase like how we will be doing it, I have the tools on my desktop, but once I start doing the screen sharing, then I can explain you clearly in a detailed manner how we are going to create the software update group, how we will be distributing the content to the distribution points and deploying it to all the end user devices by creating a collection and deploying the particular software update group to that collection. In this collection, you'll have all the device names like your laptops or desktop names. In the same way, you can also create for server machines. For every month, if you have to do the monthly patching on the server machines, we can create a collection. We can add the server machines uh, to this collection, and we can deploy the package, the software update group, which we have created. So in this way, we'll be doing the monthly patching for workstations, which is laptops and desktops, as well as to all the server machines. Now, if we have to do any troubleshooting, like if there is any failure, then I can also explain like what are log files you need to check to start troubleshooting the issues, find out the root cause, do the root cause analysis, and give the complete solution so that there will be no hiccups during your BAU operations. In this way, we'll be managing the on-premises environment for all the workstation machines present in our environment, present in a particular organization. So uh, the one which I've explained is for the on-premise tool, which is SCCM, where it will have you need to configure the distribution points as well as it will receive the command set of policies via management point, which you have configured in the primary site. So this is how SCCM will work. Now coming to Intune, in Intune, because I have explained that it is a cloud solution, all this distribution point concept or the management points, everything is taken care by Microsoft itself, and it will have the data centers, the servers, everything stored in the Azure in the Entra. Okay. So once you migrate all your on-premises devices to cloud, you will have all your devices in Azure AD. Your Azure AD is nothing but your Entra ID. Now we call it as Entra ID. So all these devices will be present in your Intune console. So in the Intune console, in order to create a package or in order to deploy any patch, you don't need to create from scratch. Like as I have explained in SCCM, that you need to synchronize it from WSUS. You need to get the metadata, create a software update group, and then deploy it onto a collection. You don't need to worry about all these things because Intune is a Microsoft endpoint management tool where you can It is specifically designed for managing the workstations of your organization to keep it secure without any third party risk or errors. Like you'll define security policies for all your workstation machines. In this way, you can deploy the patches or the applications which you will be creating in Intune to all these workstation machines. Say, suppose in Intune, we have a feature called update rings, wherein in the update rings, for once, if you are creating an update ring where you'll mention what all the updates it needs to get, say for March month, it will be getting the March month updates and it will be deployed to a particular group. A group is nothing but a collection, as I've explained in SCCM. A collection is where you'll add the members, workstation devices, right? In the same way, if you come to Intune, in Intune also we have a concept called group, wherein you can add the members, like the laptop names, device names, desktop names, and you can assign this particular update ring to this group. And once you assign this to the particular group, it will be patches will be deployed to all these workstation devices to laptops and desktops. Now, how it will be getting deployed? Because we already have this data centers configured, and because it's a Microsoft product, once it releases the patches on Patch Tuesday, all these data centers will already be having the content, the patch content, the different patches, security updates, cumulative updates. All these updates will be stored in this particular Azure data centers. In the same example, if I take one we have at Texas, Washington, and California. So there is Azure data center in Washington. There's Azure data center in California. Now I can operate my Intune admin console from anywhere in the world globally. Okay. So even though if I assign the group where I will be adding the laptops or desktop machines to a group, and if I target to the update ring, then it will get the content from the Microsoft update catalog directly because it's a cloud solution. And you need to make sure that there is a Intune agent present in all the device machines so that it would be able to communicate with the uh, Intune data centers present all over the world. And we need to make sure that Intune management extension service is running on all these devices wherever you have uh, workstations enrolled in your particular organization. So, in order to do the enrollment part for your organization, we have autopilot. In Intune, we have autopilot where you can enroll your devices by defining the particular deployment profiles and enrollment status page. So, this deployment profile and enrollment status page you need to create in Intune itself. It will be having Intune connector role wherein we need to configure which is a secure one. It will be communicating with the devices where you're if you're bringing in a new device, then the hardware hash of that device you need to point it to the deployment profile which you have created in Intune. In this way, the autopilot will be initiated, the device preparation will be starting, the device enrollment will be starting, and the user enrollment will be taking place on that particular device. It will be running for 1 hour, and it will make sure that it is joined to the Azure AD domain in your defined OU, like whichever OU. So coming to this topic now, if you have understanding on Active Directory, then you will be able to understand what I'm trying to explain. In your particular organization, you'll have Active Directory, and for Active Directory, you'll define a forest, and you'll have each and every OUs like workstations, laptops, and whatever policies you have defined, that you will be assigning it to that particular OU. In the same way, you'll have it. This is for on-premises Active Directory solution. In the same way, if you come to cloud, we have Azure, wherein in the Azure you will be assigning it to the Azure AD, like Entra ID. Once it is joined to that Entra ID, whatever devices are falling under this Entra ID, you can create a group and you can assign it to this uh, autopilot enrollment. You can create it for new machines, which is not recognized by your organization. You can also do it for your existing devices, wherein you want to attach separate policy or configuration profiles. All these things you can do it via enrollment process. In SCCM, we'll be having group policies wherein you'll be defining it for a particular OU, organizational unit. Whatever group policies you have defined through imaging process, it will be assigned to the workstation devices via SCCM. Whereas in Intune, we have autopilot feature. It is nothing but imaging of your device with the new operating system getting installed with the latest version Windows 11 24H2 and whatever policies, defined policies you have created in the organization, that features you can deploy it to your workstation machines to make sure it is secure and scalable so that no third party attacks are coming into your organization. In this way, we can maintain the security. So Intune is a totally cloud-based solution where you don't need any uh, VPN to access or all these things. Just if the laptop machine is having internet and if it is having that Intune management extension client and that service is running, then whatever things you're defining in your Intune admin console will be, if you're assigning it to a particular group where that particular machine is present, then all those policies will be getting it to that particular laptop or desktop device. In this way, you'll be managing all the organization workstation devices. So mainly our SCCM or Intune endpoint management we are basically responsible for Windows patching, application packaging and deployment, as well as imaging of the machines. Now, I've already spoke about Windows patching. Let's talk about application packaging. Now, in an organization, because there will be having certain engineers who will be developing their business application, they'll be writing their codes via .NET or via Java, all these things, or they have some Python or scripting tools. They need particular applications to run the business or to maintain their business application. So in order to maintain their business application, they require support from our team, wherein we need to create an application or a package and we need to make it available to all the end user devices in our organization. So now that you have registered all your devices in SCCM or Intune, where they will be having software center or software center is nothing but the shopping portal, like how you use Flipkart or Amazon for self-service and you'll get the items delivered. In the same way, you'll have the end user device will be having software center, wherein whatever applications he needs it will be installed silently on his device within a single click if we keep the deployment as available. If you keep the deployment as required in SCCM or in Intune, then it will be installed automatically without any user interaction. So in this way, you'll have the control on all the laptop application deployments, whether it could be SCCM or whether it could be Intune. Now, say suppose I got a requirement saying that I need to create a package for Google Chrome, wherein we have received a new version in the market, 140 or 148 or 149 in that. So what I'll be doing, first I need to get the source media files. Once I get the source media files, it could be .exe file or .msi file. These are nothing but your source media files to package any application. So first, in order to package the application, I'll validate the source files, whether the exe file is installing correctly, it is going all to the preferred locations as mentioned by the Google. It would be the files would be going under C program files, Google Chrome. So whatever installation directory which they have mentioned in the setup, the files would be going to that particular location. You don't need to worry about where is it going, but you need to have an idea so that whenever a shortcut is not appearing or whenever there are some files are not appearing, in this way you'll have idea on the entire package or entire software, how we are going to create and how we are packaging the application and how we are deploying it on all the end user devices. So once I validate my source files, whether the .exe, given .exe or .msi is installing correctly on my end user laptop machine, then what I'll do is I'll be downloading a content preparation master tool, which is available in GitHub tool or even in the Microsoft tool. After downloading that content preparation master tool, I'll be running the Intune WinAppUtil.exe, which is nothing but it is a exe where it will convert your given Google Chrome.exe file or .msi file to a .intune win file. So in order to convert that given exe or .msi file to a Intune win file, you need to have this content preparation master tool. So after converting .exe, your Google Chrome.exe or MSI file to .intune win file, then you need to go to the Intune admin console. You can save that Intune win file on your locally on your D drive or wherever you want to, and you can browse that Intune win file while you're creating application in the Intune admin console. In the Intune admin console, under left side, you'll have applications tab and you need to select create application and you can select which type, whether it's a Win32 app application, whether it's a LOB application. You can select the type and you need to browse this .intune win file, which I have created just now for my Google Chrome application. So after browsing this .intune win file, then you need to give the particular name, application version, the manufacturer, obviously it would be Google. And you need to also give a description if you want to have it for your organization or how if you have any functionality, like it would be used for browsing purpose. So you can give the description and you can browse the icon, the Google Chrome icon, which you will be able to download. And you can attach it in the icon status and you can go to the next page. So once you go to the next page, it will be asking for installation commands on how to install the particular application. So if it is an MSI, you can directly give MSI exec/I and the command line, the Intune win file. If you don't want to give this direct command line, then you can create a PowerShell script for this Intune win file, wherein you will be calling the Intune MSI file with the silent parameters. So you need to give that installation commands directly in the PowerShell script. And to run that PowerShell script, you can give that command in your installation commands while you're creating the package. So in this way, you don't need to, uh, think much about whether the application will be installed silently or not, whether there will be any user interaction or not, nothing like that. Once you're giving the silent parameters for any given exe or .msi, it will be installed silently without any user interaction. So after defining my installation command and uninstallation command, I would also be giving the time period, by what time or what is the buffer time it should be installed. I can give it as a minimum 30 minutes. So within,
Ajay,
yeah,
sorry to interrupt. Ajay or Ganesh, can you share your screen? Like, we literally lost you. Uh, like, you should give some demo, right? Like, showing what you are explaining. It's very hard to comprehend like what you are talking about because we are very new to this tool, right? Can you share your screen or
just a second. I'm logging to my laptop. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
My screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, now we can.
So this is my Intune console where I've bought all my devices over here, and we can see all the devices will be available. Right now, I don't have access to this console, so I'm showing a demo like how it would be look and feel, and how the endpoint engineers will be working on the Intune admin console. Once all my devices are enrolled and it is joined in the Azure ID, it is present in the Enter ID, it will be appeared in the admin center, Intune admin center. So you can see, so these are the Windows devices which I'll be supporting, and under the enrollment, I have configured my deployment profile and the enrollment status page. So in this way, I'll be making sure my new laptops or workstations which is coming to the organization are as per my organization's standards and defined policies. So whatever configuration profiles which I will be defining, I'll be assigning it to my laptop devices, to the endpoint devices, whether it could be a laptop or desktop, anything, workstation machines. So whatever compliance policies I'm defining, that would also be getting assigned to the laptop machines through the deployment profile, which where I'll be defining it over here. So once my machines are available, once the devices are available, uh, over here under so device onboarding, I've explained you the enrollment autopilot. After autopilot is done, then for via Windows updates, where we'll define the update rings. I told you, right, for the monthly patches. So for this month, the March month, I'll be creating a update ring, and I'll be creating a profile. I'll be assigning the updates, monthly updates, where it will get the March month updates, or next month it will be getting the next month updates, and it will be assigned to all the devices, where I'll be creating a group. I'll be assigning the members, and I'll be assigning this policy, update ring policy, so that the monthly updates, the March month updates will be pushed to all the workstation machines. So directly, if you're pushing it on the production machine, they'll not be accepting. So first you need to have two groups defined. One is for pre-pilot testing and one is for pilot testing. For pre-pilot testing, you can keep your colleagues or your counterpart members in that group, and you can assign the updating profile in the pre-pilot testing. Next, for the pilot testing, you can add the members from all over the uh, uh, countries or regions or sites. In my example, I gave Washington, Texas, and California, right? So I would be picking 3 users from Washington. I would be picking 3 users from Texas. I would be picking 3 users from California. And I would be creating a group. So under group, I'll be creating a new group and I'll be adding those members. You can use, you can give member names as their usernames, or you can also give their device names. So in this way, once I create a particular group, then I would be adding this group or calling this group to this particular profile where I have defined my uh, patching profile, update ring. So this update ring is nothing but like your ADR, automatic deployment rule, where we have defined in SCCM. So if I take my SCCM console under software library, I already have software updates where I have defined automatic deployment rules. So this third-party patches or 365 client updates like Office updates, whether it could be semi-annual channel or monthly channel or for current channel, all the Office updates you can push via this ADR. So this policy I've created already in my SSCM, which is an on-premises environment. I've told you. Now, these third-party applications, it will have like Adobe or Google Chrome. So some basic applications wherein it will be releasing the updates very frequently within 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So for that also I've defined an ADR. Coming to the Windows 11 workstation updates. So this will be getting your monthly updates, which is released by Microsoft. And I'll be deploying it to the particular collection under deployment settings. As I mentioned earlier, I'll be deploying it first to the pilot group. Once I get a sign off from these pilot users saying that the patches got installed successfully without any errors or without any impact in their other business applications, then I'll be going forward on deploying it to all the laptops, desktops, machines in my organization. In this way, I'll maintain security and there will be no third party attacks to my organization. So that is how I'll make sure that I'm compliant and I'll reach my patching compliance around 95%. Not every organization can show 100% compliance, but for patching, at least minimum business standard requirement is 95% compliance, which I'm maintaining. There would be some users, who will not be working from office or they're working from home, and there could also be cases like they will not be switching on their laptops to get the required updates. So there will be some cases, some case scenarios where the endpoint device machine will not get the required patches and it will not be showing as complaint. So these kind of uh, things are present, and that is why it will fall under that 5 percentile non-compliant devices. Rest all 95% compliance, you can see it under the monitoring. You can search under deployments. Workstations. So for this particular ADR, I've already reached 100 percentile compliance. So if it's in progress, it will be showing some part in amber color. If there are anything which is in error, then it will be showing in red. So in this way, I'll be monitoring my deployments, whether the patches or the applications has been installed correct on that laptops. In the same way, you have option in Intune as well. where you can manage or you can check what is your compliance status for monthly
Sorry, your voice is breaking. I'm not sure it is only me.
hello.
Yeah, now it is good.
Okay. So over here I can for the monthly updates which I have
There
pushed,
is a
and I will
overlap.
be getting a report over here.
I'm not sure it is only me,
So
but
It's
your
what?
voice is, yeah, there is a overlap.
now
Two
is
times
it
we are
better?
hearing.
Actually, I've disconnected my other call, right?
Uh, no, still it is very low. Your voice is. Can you speak up?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, now it's good. Yeah.
So over here, I can monitor all my deployments for the monthly updates, which I will be. So for March month, if I'm deploying, I can check my compliance status over here. How many machines have been deployed? What are in progress devices? What are error devices? All the data I will get it over here. So right now I don't have access, so that's why I'm not able to show you. But some or the
But in
other
during
fashion,
sessions, like
it will
you'll be giving the information, or how it will be for us? Like you'll be giving a
yeah,
lab, or how it will be?
I can give you a practical demo lab, or I can also prepare a PPT and I can give you the content
Mm-hmm. Okay.
on how it looks or how is the end user experience. And so generally how the end users will get on the laptop machine, that kind of information also I can give it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the both the Intune as well as the on-prem SCCM, right?
On-premise SCCM, yes. So
Okay.
for SCCM, you will have software center wherein the end user machines they'll get this
Yeah.
kind of shopping self-service portal.
Yeah. In our office also we do use this. Okay.
Yeah. So if I deploy Foxit PDF application
Mm-hmm.
as available, then he will be getting the end user will be getting the application is in his software center, can click on it and he can install for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I deploy it as required, then it will be automatically installed without any user interaction. I mean, the user
Mm-hmm.
don't need to go to software center and click on install to
Yeah,
application. So
I
over
get it.
here, I've created my package Foxit. You can see, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So one I have created for reader, one I have created for editor. For editor, because it's a license based, only for particular users who have a subscription, I'll be deploying this application, editor application.
So
So in
all
this
those
collection,
subscription,
I'll be
everything we can manage via here, or how it is? How it works?
that subscription that will be taken care by asset management team. So
Oh.
they would be procuring the licenses and they would be giving you the information. Actually, you'll get the information on the device names or the user names which you need to add to this particular collection. So that once I create the particular package, I can assign it to this collection and I can deploy it as required. It will be installing silently without any user interaction.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Yeah. So I can show them also how to deploy, how to add the members to the collection. Everything I can showcase detail.
So if it is installed,
Whatever.
let's say if it is wrongly installed to one person, we can revert it back even without the user intervention, right?
Yes,
Or
you can see. I've already created a uninstall package for the same.
okay.
So what will be, I'll be removing that particular member for install collection, and I'll be adding him to the uninstall collection and uninstall install.
Again, your voice is we are hearing it twice.
I'll
Not
be
sure
deploying
why.
install program. Be enabled. from that wrong particular user.
Like, sorry, your voice is it's double. We hardly hear you.
Okay. Yeah,
No, it's like echoing, or it is the voice is twice. It is if we are hearing.
is it fine now? Hello?
Yes, now it is good. Yeah.
Okay. So over here, because I have mentioned my script for uninstallation of this particular application, I'll be triggering this uninstallation command. And wherever there is a wrong user, where he doesn't need this application for PDF editor, I'll be uninstalling this particular application for that user.
Mm-hmm.
So before that, I need to create a collection under assets and compliance under device collection. I'll be creating an uninstall collection. I'll be adding that particular member, and then I'll be deploying the application. So in this way, I would be.
So you'll be showing all
rewarding.
these, right? So how to add each and everything, because I'm very new
Yeah,
to all these.
yeah, I can clearly show. So how you need to create a device collection, how you need
Okay.
to add the members, all
Okay.
these things I can show.
Okay. Because I want
The
this
same.
to be a beginner friendly
Yeah,
one, because that's what. Yeah.
yeah. So once we get dig deep into more, then I can show you each and everything how we are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
here also I'll be creating a new group. I'll be adding the members. I'll be giving the group name, test, deploy. So here I can add the members. So it could be username or a device. So right now I'm selecting the device just to showcase one particular user. So as you can see, one member selected, and I'll be clicking on create. In this way, I'll be creating the group, and I'll be assigning it to the particular application or the patch update in Intune. It is nothing the same as your collection in SCCM. So device collection is nothing but group.
Just the
Here in
naming
Intune.
convention will change. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, the naming conventions will be changed as per your organizational standards.
So like it will
you
be
understood, right?
it will be like beginner and intermediate, or it will be teaching some advanced stuff as well in either Intune or SCCM, like how it works. You'll be
So it
training on.
depends because
Mhm.
it depends. Once I understand, like if your level is at L1 or L2 or L3, working at a particular organization, I can give training based on your L1 or L2 or L3 level.
Okay.
Because I have experience. I mean, I am a L4 guy, so I know all these things from scratch.
Okay.
If you also need how to troubleshoot certain L1 issues, even I can give training on those. If you want to explain how to create a profiles or how to do something at architectural level, design level, even those I can give training. So I can take you to more advanced state.
Okay. It depends on our level how it is.
Yeah, it
Okay.
depends upon you.
Got it. Got it. Sure.
Because I have
I see.
14 years of experience in end user management.
So total you have 20 years, right? 20 years of experience.
14 years. 14
14.
years.
Okay, 14. Okay.
Based upon the requirement or the project requirement, I can take you up to one level head. I mean, I'll give everything on top of the things. So that way
Sorry,
I can
again your
teach.
voice is breaking. Sorry. I'm thinking
Again,
it's your browser or so. Is your browser creating this? I think Shubham is asking a question, like, is it prerequisite?
Yeah, tell me if you have any question, then I will be able to answer so that I can understand your requirements.
So my requirement, let me first tell, like, mine is like I want. So this is all very new to me. I have a basic understanding of
Yeah.
Windows Server and all, but these are all very
Okay.
new to me. And I did my Azure Fundamental Certificate, and I understand the like Active Directory and Intra ID, a
Okay.
little bit of those, but I did like long back, so even I need a refresh on that. But yeah, so I I need to learn these to a level like I need to teach someone how these are all done. So I need not be a master in it because it takes for sure at least 2 to 3 years to master everything. So I can get it, but I
Yes.
need the basic understanding of all the things. At least let's say 5 to 10 important services in SCCM and Intune to teach the new team. So that's
Yeah.
the
So yeah. So because this is the first session, I'm giving you the overall like how
yeah,
it
yeah.
would look.
Mhm.
What are the things you can learn in the coming days? So if you're
Okay,
asking me for Azure ID, I can show you each and everything detail
okay,
one by one. So if you're
okay.
asking me for how to create a package in
Hmm.
Intune, I can show you each and every step one by one because it will
Okay,
take time, right?
exactly.
And
Hmm.
so if I'm explaining everything in one session, you will not be able to understand. So I'm just
Yeah.
explaining overall how the things are and how the look and feel would be there in the SCCM as well as in Intune. Then going
Hmm.
forward, like as the days pass by, I'll be teaching each and everything on how to create an application package or
Hmm.
Windows patching, and how to create an image and deploy it onto the end user device. All these things I'll be covering going forward to make sure that you're very well, having knowledge, and you can start you can start working, implementing the things in your organization.
Got it. Because I'm looking for a purely practical based training. Because trust me, you're the sixth institute I'm attending a demo. Like most of the
Okay.
institute, they using PPT and they just explain that. And yeah, so that's why I need a pure
So that's why
practical
I'll
learning.
I'll give pure practical experience, provided you need to have that console and you need to have access to your SCCM tool or Intune console tool.
Yeah, yeah. Like, but you will be giving the basic data, like how to set up those things and all, right?
Yes, I
Like,
can give you the instructions.
okay, okay.
It would be a live session, like you can do the screen sharing, or even I can do the screen sharing. I can show you how
Mhm.
exactly it is being done. So in
Okay,
this way, you'll get a proper understanding how it is being implemented.
got it. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I need. So, yeah, because just with PPT, we can let's say train for 5 days. We cannot just give
Yeah,
PPT
yeah.
for the work, right? So
See,
that's why
in
I
PPT, I
want
can
that.
clearly mention. See, this is how
Uh,
application is created. This is how patching is created. But when I explain in a PPT content wise, you will not be able to understand. But when I start
exactly,
showing you how it is created, exactly the live
exactly. I
production,
I get it.
then
Yeah, yeah,
you'll get complete clarity how it is being done.
yeah,
So that is
exactly.
how.
So you are the very first
Shubham, do you have?
trainer after like you're the sixth trainer, I think, who's sharing the
Okay.
Intune console. Like no one did, actually speaking. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
the important.
whichever. Uh, I mean, whichever trainees have come to me, I'll make sure that they are trained very well enough so that they should also be able to explain it to other members. In that way, I'll
Exactly.
be
Mm-hmm.
giving the
Yeah,
training.
yeah.
It's not
So
like a classroom training where I'll be speaking and you guys will be listening. Even I want you
exactly,
guys to be interactive so that it would be a collaborative session. In this
exactly.
way, you get more clarity on what you want exactly.
Mm-hmm. I get it. Yeah. I think Shubham is asking one more question in Zoom.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, please.
In chat, he did.
If
Can you
Okay.
open?
Prerequisite learn process and then Intune or directly learn Intune. Working on both use SCCM and Intune. Both who one selected the entry. Okay. It's not like prerequisites. What I can say, like Shubham, your understanding is correct. First, you need to learn the SCCM tool so that you'll get the basic understanding on how the functionality is working. Like you'll once you get the understanding of your technology, like how the SCCM is as a tool, you're able to monitor the workstations, you're able to deploy the patches, applications, packages, maintaining your complete infrastructure. Then, after understanding the at the administration level on how the content is getting distributed via the distribution points and all these things, then you'll be able to understand the Intune things because this is completely on-premise infrastructure. As you can see, everything I've defined over here under hierarchy configuration. First uh, I will be enabling the group discovery, system discovery, where you'll get all your devices from the Active Directory. So over here, I have only one domain, which is rt4i.com. And over here, I have my workstations. So all the particular, whatever I define in this particular system discovery, all these machines which are present in this OU, organizational unit, will be discovered and it will be coming into my SCCM organization. In this way, you will be able to understand how the technology is working. So once you understand how the technology is working from an on-premise infrastructure environment, then you'll be able to easily catch the things when I start explaining you in Intune. Because in Intune, it's a cloud infrastructure environment. Everything will be placed in Azure. In Azure, you'll have the different data centers where your devices will be recognized. And once you get your device joined to the Azure ID, I mean the Entra ID, then you can manage it via Intune Admin Center. So if through your Intune Admin Console, you can deploy the patches, you can deploy the applications, you can define the configuration profiles, which is nothing but like your group policies and compliance policies. Everything you can do. Even you can also deploy BitLocker protection via endpoint security. So this policies also you can define in Intune Admin Console. So my suggestion would be first you need to understand how you are doing the things in SCCM and then jump into Intune so that you'll get a complete picture on how Intune is working in the background when you're creating an application, how it is running in the background. When you're deploying a patch, how it is running in the background. All these things you'll get a clear understanding. Am I able to answer your question, Shubham?
One quick question, like let's say
Yeah,
down the line, will SCCM will be having it will go to an end of life. It will be purely this one, like let's say Azure, or how it will like. I know, but like any more, not every company will move to Azure. Like how you
correct.
like how do you what would be the future of SCCM? Will it be
So
sustaining
I'll tell.
how it is?
Yeah, if you according to my knowledge, in SCCM you have so many features where you can also manage your operating system imaging. Can create driver packages for particular HP laptops or Lenovo ThinkPad laptops or Dell laptops.
Okay.
And you can deploy the drivers also via SCCM. Whereas in Intune, you don't have that particular feature. You only have a autopilot feature where you need to define your deployment profile, and I don't think you'll be having the drivers for the
Mhm.
particular model which you'll be having in your organization. It could be for HP or Lenovo. So those kind of things, again, you need to create a separate package and then deploy it.
It won't be as
And
versatile
coming
as
again,
SCCM. Right?
yes, and again, one more difference is through via SCCM, I can also manage server machines. If I install a client or server machine, I can also deploy the patches on server machine
Again, your voice is
as well.
breaking.
Uh,
Not sure
uh,
what happened. Yeah.
can you
No, it is. We hear you twice again. We don't hear you if you are speaking.
hear me now, Karthik? Hello?
Yes, clearly now.
Okay. So as I said, we can also manage server machines via SCCM, whereas we can't manage server machines via Intune. You can manage mobile devices like iOS or Android devices, but you can't manage Windows Server 2016 or 2019. Those
Mhm.
devices
But
like I
maybe they might integrate that because since it is a pass, they like
yeah,
we never, yeah, so they might. So I get it.
yeah. Microsoft is working on that currently, but again, it will
Exactly.
take time to get
Exactly.
that feature introduced.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, sorry. Yeah, Jay, I'm good actually with the demo. So
Good. Yeah.
yeah, but make sure to use a good mic or headset moving
Sure.
forward.
Okay.
Your voice is clear, but this I'm not sure what happened in between. Yeah. And everyday session will be recorded, right?
Yeah, Karthik. I'll be
Yes.
recording and I'll share it
Uh,
through. Okay. We can have a regular classes through Teams, and there is a
okay.
option recording automatic recording option.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon
Okay.
as you join the call, automatically will be recorded.
Okay. That's good. So, yeah, yeah, Ganesh and Ajay, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, Shubham, do you have any questions or do you want to give any feedback from your side? Clear. Okay, fine. Shubham.
Okay, then if you don't have any questions, then we can wrap up for now. And I'll give you a call tomorrow, Karthik and Shubha. We can discuss more about this course. And yeah, as per then we can start the class as soon as possible.
Sure, thanks. That sounds good. Yeah,
So do you have any questions
thank you.
for Karthik and Shubha?
Nothing from my end. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, Karthik.
Thanks.
Thank you, Ajay.
Thanks, Ajay. Thanks, Ajay, for the time. Thanks, Manish. Bye-bye.